Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Welcome to the Funk Royalty Files, where we dive into the latest conversations and trends that shape our culture. Today, we're talking about the Prince Charming problem, a phenomenon that's been fueling the flight from marriage among young people. Imagine you're 30 years old and you haven't found your perfect match yet. You're starting to think, is there really someone out there who will fulfill all my dreams and desires? That's the soulmate ideal, which has become a cultural obsession in recent years. But is it a recipe for disaster? The National Marriage Project has been tracking this trend for over 20 years, and their research shows that many young women are caught up in this cycle of expectation and disappointment. They're looking for someone who will not only be their partner, but also fulfill all their emotional needs. Now, here's the thing. No human being is perfect. We all have our flaws and imperfections. So why do we keep chasing after an ideal that's unattainable? The answer lies in our egocentric focus on ourselves. We're so caught up in what we want for ourselves that we forget about what we need to give to others. Take the Disney reboot of Snow White, for example. The heroine is no longer waiting around for a prince to rescue her. She's taking charge of her own destiny. That's a message we can all get behind. As the Funk Royalty Files reminds us, our true power comes from within. We don't need someone else to complete us, we just need to lose ourselves in the process. But how do we shift this focus from self-referential talk to communion and participation? How do we define Prince Charming for modern times? The answer lies in finding someone who complements our strengths and weaknesses, rather than trying to change us into a different person. It's about embracing our flaws and imperfections together. Think back to the movie It's a Wonderful Life. George Bailey is not a prince. He's an ordinary guy with extraordinary qualities. He needs Mary to complete him, but he also completes her. That's what marriage is all about, finding someone who loves us for who we are, flaws and all. So, is the question for the Baileys and moderns one of settling? No, it's about how we define Prince Charming. It's time to redefine what we're looking for in a partner. We need someone who will love us, support us, and challenge us to be our best selves. The Funk Royalty Files reminds us that true fulfillment comes from within. So, let's stop chasing after an unattainable ideal and start focusing on what really matters. Finding someone who loves us for who we are, flaws and all.